downtown Seattle. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started.
And we are underway on Sunday night primetime. And he returns this to the 22.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Now Stafford.
Pass complete there to Nacua.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Throwing again is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw is Stafford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. So here come the Seahawks now for their first drive.
They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. First carry here for Ken Walker.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Intended for A.J. Barner. Incomplete.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Here's Darnold. Over the middle, that's home. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. First run down for Kyron Williams. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Now Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing is Stafford. And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Here's Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one's good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And it is caught. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a second and 10.
Ready. Blue 6, 10, 53, ready.
Stafford looks to throw again. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only cover, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, third and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So on fourth down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to throw, Darnold. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now it's Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Darnold from the gun. And it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
Darnold to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 31.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
At the Rams 28-yard line.
Now Darnold. setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Here goes that.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Again, Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Here's Darnold. Open man, there's Bobo. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
First down. First and goal at the 40-yard line.
Here goes that.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Walker. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
Second and goal.
Second and goal from the 1. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. L.A. readies for its next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2nd and 6. Stafford. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Darnold down to throw. He completes this to Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Walker now in 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
second and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
It's now third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
For the Seahawks.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second down and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And it's scratching only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Rams first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Stafford. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
19 yards.
To the air again, Stafford. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Devontae Adams. 40 yards. And the Rams are once again back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's Darnold. Across the middle, and this pass complete to Cooper Kupp. Down the right sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, 53 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
13 yards on the play. And the Rams, first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Rams, first down.
40 got alert. 32.
Throwing is Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
260. Give me radar.
Now it's Stafford. He's got Smith here. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's Stafford. Complete. Smith has it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, what the fuck?
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Stafford. That is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Stafford now to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua from a yard out. And the Rams will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Now Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw is Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the Rams' 39-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Throw left side, complete to Cup. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime now here on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to submit it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Back to Walker on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 37.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. First and 10.
Back to throw, Darnold. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. George Halali, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. That time, a 9-play drive. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. They takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 42. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Rams.
Back to throw. Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith.
Complete to number 19.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
First down at the 10-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. And it's caught. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Play action. Stafford. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
You've been around me a long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a pretty likely 1st down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. Touchdown! Puka Nacua with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie us at 24. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
And going right back to Walker. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. It was the same case on that play. Here comes 3rd down at 7. Now it's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
That's good for a Rams. First down. 2 yards on the play.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Oh, look at the juke. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Rams. First down. A gain of 20.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 more yards. That's another Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down and 6 now. Here's Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Rams. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Williams will score. Touchdown, L.A.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortunes. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together and finish it with a touchdown run to take the lead.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Muscles by at the 25. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Again, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
For a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Darnold. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
No receivers open, so he was forced to put that one into Puget Sound. That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers. And ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. He'll try and do this himself. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
180.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit. Just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Darnold to throw. They shakes him off. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Darnold, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Seattle.